Hey guys, so Jeff here again. Just down here in my little cave, doing some listing, trying to get somewhat caught up, but I got so much to list. It's not even funny. In my work, I'm now on first shift, training some new people, and that basically puts me off my normal schedule. The biggest issue with that for me is I'm naturally a night person, so when I get home, I am just wiped. So I'm falling so far behind on listing. Last month, I did so well. I got so much listing done. This month I'm really struggling to hit that 5 items per day mark. I'm probably at about 2 to 3, but I'm still trying to make as much progress as I can. But I wanted to stop here and just take a short break. I'm also trying out a new camera I purchased. It's a little bit heavy. I'm probably gonna have to get something to help me hold this up. I just purchased a Rebel T7i, mostly for eBay, but I'm gonna use it for YouTube as well. Because why not? It does them both. Awesome camera. They're about $500 to $550, so it's a little bit of an investment, but it's really helping my photos versus I used to be using just a cell phone, and actually it's a little bit older model. I was using a Galaxy S7. It gets the job done, but I was pretty much getting limited on, I couldn't improve my photos any more than I was, and I love really good looking photos. So I made the investment in a new camera. But that's not my main thing I'm here to talk about today. The main thing I'm talking about is, should you be a business? Now, pretty much if you're to the point where you're watching videos online, you're learning things, you're taking this seriously, you're purposely sourcing to resell, you probably are a business legally anyways. Most of you will probably be running at that stage as a sole proprietor. Now, I've been selling off and on for years. There's points where I probably should have been in business. There's points when I probably didn't need to be. There's points where I probably was considered one as a sole proprietor. But last year, I formed an LLC. Now, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a legal, you're officially legally a business, you're registered with the state, the IRS, all that stuff. You have to pay taxes anyway, so if you think you don't, I would hate to be you during an audit. So you might as well just do it. The way my LLC is set up, I'm considered a disregarded entity for taxes, so it's still just me. So you're like, well, what's the benefit? Why go through the process? Well, for one, in my state, it's super, super easy and affordable. It took me about 10 minutes on my state's Department of Revenue webpage and about $110. I'm in Wisconsin. It's a very simple do. If you're in Wisconsin, you want to set up one, I guess I shouldn't say don't consult a lawyer, because pretty much everything nowadays seems like that's a default answer. But you don't necessarily need one. Or you don't need a company like the Legal Z one. I don't want to, speaking of lawyers, I don't want to say anything to make them mad, but I don't want them to zoom out and sue me. But I think you may know the type of companies I'm referring to, not just them. Sure, the products are great, but in my case, my state, you probably don't need one. It was super easy. I'm a bumbling fool, and I figured it out. Now, I did have a CPA look at it, and they're like, yep, you did everything right for how we're going to set you up for right now. When I grow more, we may change like an S Corp or something like that, but for now, we're just an LLC. But what is that doing for me? Well, starting today, I'm now an authorized distributor of several toy brands. Some of them are McFarlane Toys, Mattel, Hasbro, Playmobil, a whole bunch of other ones. Now, I had tried with some of these companies before to become a distributor. Technically I was still a business, but I was more of the sole proprietor version of a business. They wouldn't give me the time of day. They want to know my tax ID number. They want to know my employee number with the IRS. They wanted all the information. I didn't have it because of the way I was just basically me, sole proprietor. They wouldn't even speak to me. I was like, thanks, bye. Got that, automatic form rejection letter. Formed an LLC. Got established a little bit. Now I'm starting to get distributorship with some brands. Now what that does allows you to have brand new items. Sometimes you can sell them on eBay, sometimes you can't. You gotta look at each one. And where I'm at, they're pretty good at telling you which ones you can and cannot do. It's right in the listing for, like, when you're sourcing an item, it'll tell you right on there. Not for eBay, not for Amazon, not for eBay or Amazon or online or anything like that. So mainly they're looking for, some of them are looking for, brick and mortar stores. But I just sell my basement and my living room and my car and any storage units, and not a brick and mortar store. Now, most of my business right now is done on Amazon, but now I have invoices I can send to get ungated in toys. I can get ungated in pretty much a lot of these different brands and categories. That's another thing. Even if you can't get ungated in certain brands, the categories. Toys is one that's kind of locked down. So I got an invoice coming. I'm submitting it to Amazon here in a few days, and I'm getting ungated for toys. Right now is the end of quarter 3 in 2020, the crazy year. If you're watching this in the future, we had this pandemic. Yeah. If you don't know about that, that means it went really, really bad while you're watching this. But back on point. So the whole thing is, I now can get ungated in toys right as we're going into the fourth quarter of this year, into Christmas. Not only can I sell those new toys, I can sell some of them. I might be able to sell used toys. Them also can be, there's some electronic brands. I have another distributor I'm currently working with that can get me unlocked in several electronic brands. It takes work, it takes effort. Your margins might be a little bit lower. Like some of the things I'm looking at, be 20% margins, but they're going to move like that. So it's going to be a little bit different game. I have been selling Amazon for about almost 2 years now. Time flies. And biggest thing there was I'm mainly selling used things in places I can. If I can't sell it on there, I'm throwing on eBay. So I'm going to be shifting more and more and more to Amazon, because I only have so much room down here. I mean, I have kind of cleared out some space from sales. Has been doing, they've been okay, better than some people. I see some people, especially clothing heavy people and like business clothing heavy, you guys gotta be hurting. I feel ya. Branch out. If something has a barcode and you're out, scan it. What's the worst can happen? It's not worth it. If you find a barcode on a hard good and you don't know anything about hard goods, that's all you need. Just try it. So, yeah, I say that. I have stacks of clothes right there. Garage sales, I've been going to some, and that's basically what I find there. But anyways, getting ungated requires invoices on Amazon. Selling new requires invoices on Amazon, even if you can list it without them. If it's new, if you look at what they mean by new, it means brand new from the manufacturer, not still sealed package you found at Goodwill. And if they ask you for your invoice on an item that you got at Goodwill, you're not going to be able to give it to them. You're going to have a receipt that says, blue, $7.99. They're going to look at you and go, nope, sorry, banned. Don't mess with Amazon new unless you have invoices. Seriously. It can wreck you. So are you guys looking at expanding? Are you looking at getting a business? Do you have a business? If you have, how long have you been running? Tell me down below. Are you mainly eBay? You doing Amazon? Are you an authorized distributor or just dealer, whatever the correct term is for any brands? Like, I got a bunch of other ones. I got a couple soap companies I'm working with too. I'm just reaching out to places I can find. I think I can get ungated in both in brands and categories as much as I can. Like I said, it's work. It is definitely work. And you're not gonna be going to somewhere buying something for $1 and selling it for $50. So your margins aren't gonna be as good. You can have brand new products. Like actually, where I'm getting my stuff from, I click a button, they charge me just a teeny bit more, like something like 60 cents more per item. And I don't even touch it. It goes from their warehouse to Amazon but it looks like I sent it. Okay, so it's a great way to expand with limited space. Like I recently got this area, and it's just expanded me so much, but I need to expand even more. That's the way to do it. And toys right now are going to be hot. And not only that, just a little thing I just thought of actually while I was making this video right now. So this is going to be a live thought. Wow, crazy, huh? As if this pandemic gets worse, the economy gets worse, the election and civil disorder, whatever you want to call it, gets worse, and it tanks the economy. This might be the year of the used toys in eBay. Now, you're not going to be able to sell your broken junk, but if you have quality used toys, this really could be a year where people are going to be maybe more willing to look at a used item for a Christmas present for the kids, because if they're hurting, they're still going to try to make it as invisible to their kids as they can. I mean, I got a kid, and yeah, I'm going to do whatever I can for him. Of course, right now, I'm not in that situation. But if I was, I'd still be trying to get them what I could afford. So I'd be finding things he likes that are used. My little guy is 2. I mean, honestly, is he going to know if I get him a new toy or a used toy? No. Even older kids, some of them, if they really want something, unless they're completely spoiled. Oh, sorry, this thing is a little bit heavy, got some chance. Unless they're probably going to be okay with used toys, especially if they understand the situation. Little older kids will. There's a couple that won't. But I'm really thinking that, especially if the economy gets any worse, the used market has got to explode. Maybe like higher-end collectibles might not be the best, but yeah, used clothing, especially if it's comfortable. That's what, if everyone's working at home, they're not dressing up in a suit and tie. They're going to be more in loungewear. Like right now, I'm in t-shirt and sweatpants. I bet a lot of people right now are going to work in t-shirt and sweatpants if they're working from home. Actually, yeah, I've been in office for the past month. I haven't been liking that. I like working at home. So anyways, I'm rambling on and on here. Sorry about that. But how does this camera look? Look at the screen here. It has a little flip out screen. Man, I'm thinking that looks really nice. What are you guys using for your cameras? Phones? Dedicated camera? Cool thing about this one is it has Wi-Fi. So basically I just push like 2 buttons and it automatically sends everything to my computer. And I finish my listings on my computer. Because, well, if you've been doing only mobile, you've probably been seeing lots of issues recently. Especially, it seems like, I'm not sure if it's just Apple, but it seems like on Apple there's a huge issue with things getting randomly changed. So always finish on a computer. Even if you do your drafts and you do your phones, you upload your phones to that, don't submit that listing until you get on a computer if you can. So what's your guys' plan for fourth quarter? Do you think I'm right about that stuff with used toys? There's my photo area. I'm currently working on some stuff right now, getting it ready. Working on eBay today. I need to work on eBay. I got so much backed up inventory. I have inventory down here. I've got stacks and stacks of inventory all up here. Down in here, I mean, you should see my car. I had to take my little guy to daycare the other day. I had to really get creative how to get him in my car. So if I have uploaded the video where I talked about slowing down my sourcing, I didn't listen. I'm still going. I'm still buying and buying and buying. It gets hard when you find something you know you can make like $20, $30, $40, $50, $60 on. It's hard to say, no, I'm backed up, I'm not going to buy that. I'm going to buy it. If I have the cash, I'm going to buy it. So, let me know how you guys are doing. What are you guys planning on doing? Alright, have a great day. Bye-bye. Keep listing, Even if your sales are slow, keep listing. Fourth quarter is coming. Yeah. Ooh, what's my nose? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what's on my nose. Bye-bye. I can't figure out how to turn this thing on. This is the first video I've done on here. Alright, now I think I figured it out. Bye-bye.